Hello, welcome to the channel. Today we'll talk about boards in Jira. So welcome to the magical world of Jira boards. So how you can increase your productivity, how can you present your work, whatever the task you are working. So how you can showcase like how much work you have done, how much work is in pending. So all those details you can do with the help of board. So Jira board are powerful tool to visualize and manage your task. They allow you to track the progress of your work, assign tasks to team members, and prioritize what needs to be done with Jira boards. You can keep all your tasks in one place and stay organized. So you will be getting confused like how the board works and what types of boards are available. So I will showcase all the things. So just example here you can see this kind of family calendar. So in your house or in your company you used to do work like what type of things. If you are getting in the morning you will plan your day like how much work you will do, what type of work you will do or do first like if you have to pay the tuition fees, if you have to go to the school colleges, so you will plan accordingly. So there are two types of boards are available. One is Scrum board, one is Kanban board. So Scrum boards are used for managing and tracking the progress of work in a Scrum framework. So you will ask what is Scrum framework. So we will discuss about it. So they provide a visual representation of the backlog, sprint planning, and ongoing sprints. So Scrum would typically have columns representing different stages of work such as to do, in progress, and done. Team members can drag and drop issues between those columns easily. Okay. What is Kanban board then? Kanban boards are used to managing and visualizing work in continuously flow. So they provide a real-time overview of the status of each work item. Kanban board typically have columns representing the various stages such as backlog, selected development, progress done, etc. So before creating the board, so let's discuss again about Scrum board and Kanban board. So Scrum board is basically it's a continuously work. Whatever you can plan, you can use a Scrum board. Such as if you are in the development team, you can plan your work like how much, what are type of website you are making, what types of things you are making, what things you will make first, then you will test first, then you will deploy in the server. But in the IT management, so like whenever anything like Outlook is not working, internet is not working, laptop got broken, those kind of things you cannot predict. So if you cannot predict, so what type of work it will come? It will come under Kanban board. This is a basic idea about it. So before creating board, how we can create and what type of board we can create. So I will showcase you. Okay. So let's go back. So this is my Jira Guru project. So here you can see two type of board. Let's click on create board. Where you have to go first, you have to open the project. You need click on the create board. Here you will get two options, Scrum board or Kanban board. So let's create first Scrum board. So how you want to create it, from the filter or from existing projects? Let's create from existing project only. Next, so this is Scrum board. Okay. And which project you have selected? A Jira group project. This is the project only I have selected it. So this got created. So you can see in this Scrum board what are the things are available. So this is a backlog. This is the active sprint. All details we are going to work. We are going to see also. So let's come to the another point. Jira. So another is Kanban board. So let's create Kanban board. So same from existing project. Next, let's give Kanban board, create board. So this board got created. So now you can see the basic difference. In this Kanban board, I cannot see backlog, I cannot see sprint, but here in this one we can see backlog, we can see sprints, etc. So we are going to talk about that one too. So let's talk about it. So creating a board is done. We have created the board. So managing a task. So with Jira boards, managing task is a breeze. You can easily drag and drop tasks from one column to another column. What are the columns are there and how we can going to work on that? I will discuss them. assigning tasks to team members and set due dates. You can also add comments, attachments, subtasks to each task. With all this information to at your fingertips, you can stay on top of your work. So easily your management, higher management to whoever, they can easily check your work. Okay, so first of all, how sprints works in Jira? There are two types of board: Scrum board and Kanban board. I will talk about Scrum board first. So in the Scrum board, there are five things are available. First is backlog. Whatever tickets are there, it will be in the backlog. So after that there will be one sprint planning meeting will be available. So in this sprint planning meeting, all the scrum masters, team member, developers, etc., they are going to talk about it, and they will check what are the things we are going to take it first. Okay, so they will move from backlog to sprint, so they will move it. After that execution, sprint execution will happen. So like just if for a span of 1 week, 2 week, of max to max 4 week, so whatever the sprint size it is, okay, so in that sprint how much work we have done, how much work is pending, and what are the things are not yet touched. So if it's not yet touched, we are going to move into the next sprint, so that will come under the sprint review and sprint retrospective, you can say it. So these are the things are available in the Scrum board. Okay, so how the estimation works? So there are two types of estimations are available. One is story point, another is time based estimation. So in the story points are commonly used estimation technique in agile methodology. Each user story or task is assigned to a story point value, which represent a relative size, complexity, and effort required. Story points are typically assigned based on the consequences among the team member, considering factors like the amount of work, technical challenges, and dependencies. So what is the meaning of it? So your story points can be a t-set size as well, like S, M, L, XL, etc. Okay, time based estimation. If you want to use a time based, alternately teams can estimate work items using time based estimate, such as how much hours is required, how much days are required. So you will not get confused between hours and days. So 8 hours means 1 day. Generally your team can change, your organization can change. In this approach, each task or user story is assigned an estimate of actual effort it will take to the complete. These estimations are typically based on the team historical data and their understanding of the work. Okay, so this is about the estimation. We are going to talk about this in the practical as well. So before going to advanced feature, let's talk about it. I am under this one. So these things will be available under the backlog as I have mentioned. So let's create a story. Okay, let's create a story. Test story. Okay, there is no other thing. So as you can see, this will come under the backlog. If you want to create it, you can create it from here also. Test story 2. Okay, as you can see, I have created. You can say I have the permission for create sprint. Okay, so let's create a sprint. Test sprint 1. There is any goal you can provide it. Testing duration, so let's give 4 weeks duration. So it will start from on this date to that date. If you want to change the date, like let's start from Monday, so it will change accordingly. Created. Okay, this is the sprint got created. You can see the dates, so I can change the, here I can change the details over. I cannot start it because there is nothing is there. So how you to drag and drop, just create it like this. So from backlog to test sprint 1. If you want to create another sprint, you can create it test sprint 2, and let's give not 24, July 24. Four weeks. Okay, so these are two sprints got created. You can see I am able to start sprints as well. So let's start sprint. So like this I have started the sprint. Got it. So how easy it is. So I was able to create a sprint, I was able to start a sprint, and here I can see sprint. So just what you need to do, from if you are moving from one state to another, to do to in progress, I have just moved from to do in progress to done. So I am able to change it out. Okay. So if it's completed, you can see the cross sign is over there. Now if I want to complete this sprint, so let's complete it. So you can see one issue is completed, one is uncompleted. Okay, so where you want to move it, you want to move it in the backlog or next sprint. So let's move to the sprint 2, make it complete. So my active sprint is completed. If you will go to active sprint, there is no active sprint. If you will go to backlog, there is another one, and I can see the issue which I have moved. Okay, so like this you can do that. So but how I'm able to do all these things, is there any permission is required? Yes, the permission is required. You need to go to the project setting, go down. In this permission you can see sprint. Okay, control F, sprint. So you can see there are three types of permissions are available: edit sprint, manage sprint, and start complete sprint. What is the meaning of that? So manage sprint, like in A to Z things you can do, like you can create a sprint, you can complete the sprint, you can edit the sprint. A to Z work you can do with the manage sprint permission. But if you have only edit sprint, you can only edit the sprint. So this is the main part, and there is sub part of manage sprint. One is edit sprint, one is start and complete. If you have the start and complete sprint permission, then only you can start and complete, you cannot edit it. Okay, so this is the permission. Now coming to the another part, so you can see backlog, you can see active sprints. Okay, till here it's done. Let's go here and present again advanced feature. So you were able to understand it, all the things. What is the advanced feature? Take your Jira board to the next level. So what is the next level meaning? How it's going to helpful to the user? We are going to talk about it. So use filter to search for a specific task, create custom fields to track additional information, and set up automation to save time. With these advanced features, you can streamline your workflow and increase your productivity. Okay, so these are the reports are available. We are going to talk later about it. So come here. So you can see I was able to do it. Let's come to the your Kanban board, and here also you can see so similar things is available. So in the Scrum board, let's talk about the advanced thing. So in this board you need to click on the configure, just click on configure, and here these are the options are available. These are the advanced option. So first thing first, general and filter. This is like what are the details are available for your board. So board name, it's available, you can change the board name. Administrator, you can add the administration. The filter, this is the filter is available for your board. If you want to change the filter, just click on this one, okay, in the new tab, and here you can change your filter details. Just like I just want project and issues only story, I don't want other task and other issue types, so I can change the filter from here. With whom you have shared, like who can see this filter, so you can give details over here. This is your filter query which you can see. This one, this is the same. If you are using the rank, it will show the rank. How many projects are available in this one? In this board only one, this is the Jira group board. If there are many like 5 to 10 boards, all the boards will be available over here. What is another option? Columns. Okay, in this columns we can uh, come to column. So in this column, let's open in the new tab. Okay, these are the column to do, in progress, and done. If you want to add any other column, okay, we'll just give a name approved. Okay, category. Okay, so this is the unmapped status. There is no status are available, so I can see it over here where I want to give it. So here add status I have added, but I need to add a column. So just backlog, not backlog, approved. you can see it approved over here. Now come here, refresh it. To do in progress, approved and done. Now for, so like this you can add columns and you can add the status over here. If you want to add days in column, how many days are available, so you can add it like this. Okay, refresh it. There is no active sprint. Let's start this sprint like this. Okay. Third, seamless. What is the meaning of it? So what is your baseline? Okay, so base seamless means there are options are available, like if you want to use as a epic, or if you want to use as a project, or no seamless, or storage a query. So its meaning, just example, come to the board. Here in this board you have added multiple projects, like 10 projects you have added. So what type of seamless you want to use, like the project wise? So it will show one project like Jira group over here, another project over here, another project over here, and all the issues under that project it will show. If you want to show epic wise, so one epic will be there, and under that how many issues are available, it will show all those issues. So if you want to show assignee wise, so you can change it assignees also. Okay, so come here, refresh it. See, this is unassigned. So let me assign this one to myself, assign to me. Now come here and refresh it. So Jira SME. Okay, all unassigned issue or another issues will be also over here. Third option is quick filter. So what is the meaning of this quick filter? Example, in your team there are 15 members are there. Okay, so what type of seamless I am using? I am using the project wise, like 5 projects it will show in a one board, or epic wise, so it will show over here. But assignee wise I am not using. So how I want to check it, like how many issues are assigned to project lead or one user, just example Harvansh, Shivansu, Pawan, etc. So those things I can create it the quick filter. So these are the quick filter. You can give any name, like you can give Himanshu assigning equal to Himanshu Kumar, add it. Okay, so it will add. So now come here, Himanshu. If you will select, there is no issue assigned to Himanshu, so it's not showing. So this is about the quick filter. Card color. So there are the card colors available. Let's add assignees. So Jira SME it will show this color, and unassigned will show this color. Now come here. This is the color it's showing. Okay, refresh it. Third, card layout. So what is the meaning of card layout? So come here. In the backlog you can see these are test 3. Okay, in this card layout I want the field name, I want assignee field name, add it. Okay, currently it's not showing, but I have added. Now if you will refresh it, it must show, but there is no assignee, it's showing unassigned, and here it's showing Jira SME. This is the card color, you can see the card color, right? So these are the fields are available under your active sprint and under your backlog. So these are the fields which are available in your project. You can add it, all these fields, and just click on the add one. Estimation. So we have talked about the estimation. So what type of estimation you are using it? So story point you are using, or you are using the days, etc. So let's come here and open this sticker. There is no add field. Story points, add 8 story points I have added. Now come over here, refresh it, you can see. So now 8 story points added to this one, and you can see this is the to do, this is in progress, and this is done. So how many issues are available in your sprint, you will be able to see. This is unassigned one. So let's open it. If you click here, so limited fields you can see over here, all not all fields will come. So okay, don't get confused why my field is not there. Okay, edit, Let's see story point 4 a bit. Okay, now close these two, refresh it. So now you can see 8 and 4. Now let's see it's getting added or not automatically. So just add it. Okay, it will affect this action. Confirm. See. So how many much total? 8 plus 4, 12. Okay, let's complete this ticket or move to in progress. Okay, I have moved to in progress. Now refresh it. See. So it's getting changed. So like this you can change it. So let's done. Refresh it like this. So this data you can see it about the estimation. How many working days are there? So it's a system default. If just example for any country like Israel, so their Sunday is a working day. So you can add as a working day. So based on your organization, based on your details, you can add it. Issue details view. So what is the meaning of it? I was talking about, like if you're clicking over here like this, so you can see limited fields here. You cannot see all the fields. Why? Because it's not added. If you want to add, you can add it. So here date field you want to add. If you want to add any general field, if you want to add people links or any other field, so it will come. So this is the general details, this is the people, this is dates, and this is the links and all. So you can add it. So this was about A to Z, about the Scrum board. Okay, we had talked about the Scrum board. Now coming to the Kanban board. Kanban, similar thing you will see over here too, but here backlog is not showing. So why backlog is not showing, I will show you. Click on configure. Similar things you will see all the details are showing the similar only. Okay, columns similar, but here one thing is not there, that is a backlog. So how you are going to add the backlog? Just take this ticket to over here. Can see Kanban backlog is added automatically. So if you will refresh this board, let's refresh it, Kanban board. Now I can see Kanban and backlog both. Why? Because of just these things it came. What is the meaning of epic panel? So don't get confused if you have added this one. So and you are thinking like why you have added the filters for all the issues, but your epic will not show over here. Why? Because epic will show here only. You are using the epic panel. So if it's added, if you will like disable it, it will not show now. See, it will not show. Otherwise all the epics will show over there only. So sometimes user are getting confused why my epics are not showing there. What happened to that one? So all these details you can set. Again similar things, seamless, quick filter, card color, card layout, working days, issue details, all the things are the similar only. Now come to the come here, and here you can see different types of reports. So let's talk about the reports only then. Okay, come here, represent. So you can see that there are multiple sprint board or the different Kanban boards reports are available. So burn down chart report is there, burn up chart report is there, cumulative flow diagram is there, velocity chart, control chart, sprint report, etc. So these are the reports are available. So how I can see these reports and where it's available? So let's come here only, come here. Okay, so if you want to see the reports, you can go to this one. This is the Kanban board, and there you can see all the reports, agile one, control chart, computer flow diagram, etc. Okay, now come to your Scrum board, and there this was the sprint. Okay, this is the active sprint. So let me complete this sprint. Okay, now I can see the sprint report. If you want to change it, like you can burn up report, you can see burn down report, you can see all available reports, all reports, so all available reports will show over here. So where you can see under the reports only. Okay, and these are the other options: active, sprint, backlog, etc. So now we have talked about each and everything about board in Jira. Okay, so all the reports are will be available over here. But if someone is telling I am going to delete this board, so what will happen? Will my issues will be not available, will be deleted, or why my reports will be deleted? What will happen? So board is nothing but just for the presentation only. Okay, your issues will be available, each and everything will be available in your project, but your reports will not be available because reports are associated with the board itself. So if you're deleting the board, your everything will be discarded, like reports and sprint, etc. Okay, here you can see these are the sprints boards are available, so you can see. So don't get confused. So thank you for watching. It's all about the boards and all. I have discussed each and everything. If you have still have any question, you can comment in the comment section. You can like if you have enjoyed my video. So we have discussed each and everything. So congratulations, you have mastered the art of juggling tasks with Jira boards. Use these tips and tricks to stay organized, increase your productivity. Remember, with Jira board, managing tasks is no longer a chore. It's a magic. You can do it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe the channel. Have a good day.